Go. I'm Aaron Moses, and I'm here with defensive end, also tight end Stephen Daley from Handley High School in Winchester. Northwestern District Defensive Player of the Year, recorded 48 tackles, 14 for loss, 7.5 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles. He also earned first team all regions honors on defense and second team all region accolades on offense. How did those awards make you feel?
Made me feel pretty good because freshman year and sophomore year, I only think I got second team district, I think, for freshman year, which I was like, well, dang, I let Darian sacks, that kind of hurt. And sophomore year, I didn't get defensive player of the year, but I was first team, so I was pretty proud. I think I got second team region for that. So I was like, that also kind of hurt. And then this year I was like, finally, I got the defensive player of the year, first team district, and first team region. And I was proud.
Yeah. Some recognize you as underrated. How does that drive you in your football and everything you do?
I guess it drives me pretty much because, you don't really hear about many great athletes coming from like the Northern Virginia. It's like if you hear about with like good Virginia players, you're always from like the 757 or like Richmond. There's not many like who really comes from like Winchester, Virginia. You don't really hear about them. It's kind of like, I think that drives me because I really want to, like kind of help more people, not just from Winchester and just in the northern part, get recognized. And I want to be like kind of one of the people that get us recognized.
You spoke a little bit earlier about your sophomore year. What changed from your sophomore year to your junior year that helped you grow as an athlete?
I think over the summer, I was just like, because of COVID, kind of like shut everything down. But then when I was allowed to go back to gyms and stuff, I was just hitting the gym hard. And then also we had like basketball first, and so I went from basketball to football. So I guess I'm kind of not used to. So I had to like get in basketball shape and then straight to football shape, and I didn't get a break. So it's kind of just like, just going from two sports where you have to be pretty athletic. Basketball, you got to jump and all that. And I had to go straight to football. I had to make sure I was football ready. I guess just doing sports just back to back really helped instead of having a long break and then straight to football.
Okay. What have you learned from your junior year that will help you in your senior year?
I have to be like patient with sack because like freshman year, guys, I got a pretty decent amount because like nobody knew who I was. There's just like some freshmen just out here going. Sophomore year, they had a little more better film, so it's like, all right, we kind of know how to stop them. Then junior year, it's like there was games where it's just like I felt like the team was running plays to just completely just like not let me do anything. I was like, what the hell? Wasn't used to that. So there's just like times where I just get frustrated. I'm like, I just can't do anything. But I'm just like, let's even be patient. Like it'll come. No matter what they're running on offense, you got to trust your teammates because they won't be able to, keep away from you forever. Sooner or later, I'm going to get back there.
Exactly. So how has coaching impacted your high school career?
A lot, because when I was a freshman, I didn't really like do any like. I mean, our defensive line coach was good. He didn't really teach any moves though. So I just kind of get out there and just did my thing, just whatever, how it worked. And sophomore year, we got a new one. He actually like taught us moves like every day. We're doing this. We're learning something new, teaching how to bend, rip, all this. And I feel like that really helped my game because freshman year I wasn't doing that. And then sophomore year, I began to use more moves. And junior year, kind of like they're a little more refined. I got a little more moves, so it just helped me, get back to work back easy.
Coaching helps a lot, and like you said, you wasn't taught no moves, and then you were taught moves, and it helped your game get a lot better. What have you worked on this off season?
I guess probably bending on running trying to get back to the quarterback. I worked on that because I know I'm not the best at it, so I gotta, especially because I'm kind of tall, so I gotta get being low to the ground for really helps, and also kind of track helps with that because if I have to run a curve on track, you gotta be.
Yeah, you got to be bendy on that curve on track. So what is the strength in your game?
I feel like getting off the ball. If when the ball is snapped, if I notice a pass, I'm kind of quick off the ball, and they kind of like the linemen are like, dang, like, they can't really keep up. So I feel like speed. But also, I feel like I'm pretty good from me. Like if I use speed enough and they get used to that, I can go straight to like a bull rush or a power move, and then it also helps my game because I won't use speed all game. Like I set them up with speed and with like a power move because I have pretty powerful legs. So
Yes, sir. What is a weakness in your game?
I guess I can't. I don't even know. Like I know I have one, but it's like.
So what is something that you, like you said, bending early, you was gonna work on that. Is there anything else besides that you want to work on to get better at?
Probably just be more consistent with my moves. Like sometimes in a game, if I'm like kind of tired, I just get lazy. I just don't even do a move. I just go out there and just do something. It's not really whatever. So I'm just working, being a little more consistent with moves. And I'm also learning how to, just because this year they move me around the defensive line a bunch. Like I wasn't just one position. Like usually I was weak side. Now this year or last season they put me strong side. They also put me a D tackle on a 3-point stance, and then depending on who we face, I'd even go at nose guard in case if the center was like really weak, and all I would do is just literally blow up the center every single play. So also try to just learn every position and just be versatile on the defensive line.
So do you like playing up and down a defensive line?
I like probably being a 3-point stance because I feel like more explosive off the ball. Like if it's a pass situation, I usually I'll just like I'm in the ball snap, I can just go, and standing up, it feels like I kind of take away that explosiveness because I'm not like fully down.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if I'm a 3-point stance, I do probably struggle a little bit in the run games because I usually, when I was on the outside, they're like, see, you got contained. So I just kind of sit there and watch, see if anybody's coming around, watch the read option. It's like standing up, this kind of helps because I'm already just looking at the quarterback. So I just sit there and stare.
So you mentioned earlier you played basketball and you also ran track. How has those two sports helped you when it came to football?
Well, track has definitely helped increase my speed. Track. So I know that because freshman year, I had some weird running form. It was bad. Like I was still pretty fast just because I just, whatever. But it was just, the form was horrible. And then my freshman year, the sprinter coach really helped me get that down. So when I'm on the field, if I ever get the ball or just if I have to chase somebody down, I got the form to just, run straight and all that. And then basketball, I guess helped just being quick, like making kind of cuts off your feet because in basketball you get to slide and all that. So I feel like that helped a lot. And just, I feel like those are what they helped me with.
Okay. So, what's your 40 time if you ran the 40? You spoke about how fast you are. What's your 40 time currently, if you know it?
Usually I run about a 4.6. My fastest I've ever ran was like a 4.57, but usually it's just a 4.6.
Okay. So you played tight end also. How has playing tight end helped you on the defensive end of the ball?
I don't really know because all 3 years they switched my position on offense every single year, which is, like freshman year I was a tight end that was in a 3-point stance a lot and we come off the line. And my second year I was a tight end, but I was in a wide receiver stance the whole time. This past season I was like a fullback / running back. So it was it kind of
has any of those positions helped you on a defensive side of the ball?
Not really.
And out of all those positions, fullback, tight end, standing up, hand in the dirt, which one do you prefer? Or do you just prefer playing defense?
I just prefer playing defense, but I know my team needs their own offense, so I'm not gonna leave that up.
Okay. And why do you like playing defense?
I guess because everybody gets an opportunity. Everybody can make a play. On offense, there's one ball, one guy gets the ball. Mm-hmm. That's it. Like if you're a wide receiver, you'll go run around. If you don't get the ball, it's just like, oh dang. And
Yeah.
that, or the running back. Sometimes if you don't get the ball, you have to go there and block, and then there's some big linemen that they have to block.
Yeah.
But then defense, it doesn't matter who you are, what position you are. You can make a play, you can get the ball, you can just do it all.
Yeah, that is true. What colleges have you received offers from?
I received offers from Virginia Tech, UVA, William and Mary, Yale, Kent State, Liberty, and ODU.
Okay. And what are some things you're looking for in a college?
They just like kind of looking for a place, just like a home away from home. Like I don't want to be somewhere where I don't like doesn't feel like a family, and I just feel like I'm kind of there, just like just there just to be a football player. Like coach is like, yeah, I just want you here so we can win games. I kind of want to be like coach that cares and actually worries about like wants to help me whatever I want to do in the future actually help me get there.
And what are some things that will deter you away from a school? Like, I'm not going to that school.
I guess if that school is like if they're in the media for a whole bunch of drama, I probably wouldn't. Cause like I'm not even like I don't really like posting on social media and like that. I don't even really like my pictures being taken. Not gonna lie to you. So like schools in drama and loud, just in the news a lot for not good things. I probably want to go there. Also, if it's like I kind of like prefer just to stay on the East Coast. Like I'm not trying to really go anywhere like on the West Coast. That's just like out the question. Like in the middle, maybe, but I'm really just trying to stay somewhere on the East Coast. I don't really want to go too far from home.
I understand. Is there a reason why you don't want to go too far from home?
Like because I feel like if I go too far, my parents won't be able to make the games. Because like, yeah, I just want to be able to go.
Have you visited any schools yet?
I did an unofficial visit at Liberty, and then I went to camps at Wake, Duke, and UNC. Like I didn't really get a visit, but I just went to like do a camp. So I kind of got to see just like a little bit of the campus, and then that's so far. And then I have a camp at Penn State Sunday, and I got a unofficial visit Kent State also later in June.
Okay. What schools have caught your attention and why?
Liberty, because really like my freshman year, I didn't really know much about them. I just went there for a state championship track meet. I was like, oh, it's some cool school. And then this last season, they were like 12-1 or something. I was like, dang. And like they're on the rise, and I think that's pretty cool. And then also them and yeah, I guess they're the ones. Yes. So
All right. What is something colleges should know about Stephen Daley that they don't already know?
I'm willing to do whatever they need me to do, whatever position they want me to play, whatever I can do to help the team. I'm willing to do it. I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah, that's a great team player right there. What are your goals for this upcoming season?
Well, I guess mainly I just want our team to win a state championship. Honestly, that's all I really care about. I mean, our coach, he's like, since we haven't won just a playoff game in general for a while. So he kind of told me like, you probably should focus on just winning the playoff game. I was like, yeah, but maybe that's when I want to like state championship. Whatever happens, whatever tackles, sacks, or whatever I get, I mean, I get them. I'm happy. But as long as we can just win as a team, that's all I really care about.
Yes, sir. And last question here. Describe yourself in 3 words.
Quiet. Hard worker. And versatile. I feel like I can do a lot of things on the defensive line.
Well, thank you for joining us. We were here with Stephen Daley from Handley High School in Winchester. I hope your senior year goes well. Defensive Player of the Year, also all regions honors for defensive second team. So got the accolades, got the game. hopefully your senior season goes well and you go to the college that you would like to go to. Any last words for the people?
No.
All right. Thank you for joining, and we'll see y'all next time on virginiaprep.com.